Boom. You are in there. Look at that.
How about that?
We got you, dude. This is it, man.
Yeah.
This is America's Day. You know what I mean?
America.
Happy 4th of July, everyone. Happy birthday, America. This is like... I want to say this might be the best holiday for a dad because it encompasses grilling, it encompasses beer, it also encompasses
Blowing shit up.
blowing stuff up, and it also encompasses, food. The audio's bad again. What's bad about it? Might have to mute one. Let's do. Is that better?
This damn mic.
Well, I don't think it's the mic. I think it's. I'm not sure if it's the mic or it's just the fact that we don't have a mixer because we're not fancy. And I think it might be that thing. Yeah, it's echoing. Is it still echoing? Oh, is it good? We good? Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, cool. Whatever. We're just gonna go as the fact that it's good. But yeah. Happy 4th. We will eventually fix all this shit once we actually put more money into it. But we're only 11 episodes in, so whatever. So, thanks, engineer H. Farcella. She's at work right now, so she probably won't be hearing the audio much too longer, depending on if her boss is there and stuff like that. She's being very, very shisty right now. You should be monitoring hearts, not this podcast, babe. God. Smiley face. Cringy?
It's not a smiley face. That's that New Jersey straight angry face.
Oh, so her face all the time.
Yeah, it's just your face.
Anywho. So what have you been doing for the past 2 weeks, man?
Oh my god. A lot of things, I think.
Yeah?
Everything's sort of gone together. I went to Fort Loudon, which is a living history event, and that was fun. I don't know. I did a lot of things. I forgot so much.
So you went to Fort Loudon.
Fort Loudon. Yeah.
What did you do there?
Same thing I do at like Fort Frederick. You know those events I go to where I camp.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I didn't camp this one. I just went to check it out because I've never been there.
Mm-hmm. You didn't bring your musket. You didn't have this garb right here.
I didn't wear that.
You didn't look like a revolutionary soldier.
No, I don't wear that persona. I wear like a long hunter stuff. Like
it's kind of close to this though. Without these colors, it's kind of close. I've seen your pictures. You got like the big. Well, it's not like a trifold cap.
I do have a hat that folds like that.
He does have a trifold cap. Never mind.
Wool hat. Yeah.
So, but you have like this big brown hat that I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Like a Breton hat almost.
It's just a felt hat, but like, you can fold it like a tricorn if you wanted to. I just haven't. I really just want to put the back up because I wear it for hunting a lot and just sit. You wouldn't know this, but if you're sitting in a tree with a big hat like that,
yeah,
you put your head back. You're constantly going like this because the brim of the hat.
Yeah, the brim of the hat's gonna hit.
It's fucking annoying.
Yeah. So did you know what I would do if I had a hat like that? I'd stick a feather in it and call it macaroni.
Oh my god.
Boom.
Have you ever watched the show Turn?
No.
It's based on it's like Washington Spies. It's based on
Oh
actual
yeah,
events.
yeah. It was on AMC. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I've never watched it, but I saw the
like trailers or whatever for it.
I've seen the commercials for it.
Yeah.
That thing.
So it's really good. I've tried. This is my third time trying to watch it, and I actually finally was like, "Oh, okay, I get it. It's good."
Mm-hmm.
I did the same thing with Frontier. Did you ever watch Frontier on Netflix with Jason Momoa?
No, I completely forgot that movie existed because that was a movie that was a show that I was like, that looks interesting.
It's pretty solid. Yeah. I mean, it opens up with typical Jason Momoa bloody gore things.
So,
but
I mean,
it's good.
Just a big, giant, good-looking Australian guy with
hunk of a
man tits that are like awesome.
They don't move. Yeah, they don't bounce like ours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they're like Nazi man tits. They're just very at attention all the time.
Speaking of Nazis.
Oh, okay.
So I've been watching Marvel again, and I started over.
Did you start with Captain Marvel or not?
So I'm doing it in chronological order, like the way it's supposed to be.
Right.
If you go on the Disney app, there's a whole thing where you go to the Marvel section. It'll like
put it in order for you from the timelines. Yes. Yeah.
So I started watching it like that, and Emma has been watching it with me. Believe it or not, I know she's like 2-year-olds. You think they don't do that kind of shit, but she will sit there and watch almost the whole movie with me.
Nice.
Between getting up and playing around a little bit, but most of the time she sits there with me, and it's funny because she's a huge Spider-Man fan, which is so weird.
No, it's not.
Because I'm not really a Spider-Man guy, but she's obsessed with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Not that I dislike Spider-Man. I like him. He's just not my favorite. So anyway, so we're watching it, and we watched Captain America. She enjoyed it, but then she's never seen the Hulk. Like I've never really showed her the Hulk or told her who that was. And when the Hulk came on, she started going raw. So every time there was a fight scene, she's go raw.
I would have thought that she would have like saw him and then like immediately started crying and left the room.
It was so funny. It's so funny. But I've been just rewatching it with her. Well, there's some stuff I didn't watch. Like we just watched Captain Marvel the other day. I've never watched that until just the other day.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I don't know that I've seen all of Black Panther. I think I've seen bits and pieces, or at least most of it. Mm-hmm. I know Lauren's watched it without me because I just wasn't in the mood to watch it. Mm-hmm. But so that's coming up at some point. I don't know where that falls in. Where I am.
It's right before.
I'm right at Guardians. That's where I'm at in the order of movies.
I think it's before or after Winter Soldier.
It's going to be after because right after Winter Soldier is Guardians 1, Guardians 2, and then something else. I don't know what's after.
Maybe it's after Civil War. That's what I'm thinking of. I think it's after Civil War.
So anyway, I've been really enjoying that to go back and rewatch it. Plus, I can do it in my own house. I don't have to go anywhere. I can just do it here and watch it.
What's gonna be really bad is when Black Widow comes out. Because that's gonna be right. I'm pretty sure in that timeline it falls right in between Endgame and Infinity War.
Yeah. I don't think I really noticed before until I started rewatching how sexualized she is in that.
Oh man, like
every shot is her ass.
I felt so in the beginning, like when it was earlier on when she got introduced to us in Iron Man 2. I felt bad because that's all she was. She was just a fucking
Lauren
walking
told me
piece
that
of
she
ass.
read somewhere in an article or something that Scarlett Johansson said that in the other films she's very sexualized. Yeah. She said, but in Black Widow, I'm just a normal person.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to.
Well, that's why I. My wife doesn't like Black Widow, so she was kind of happy. Spoilers in 1, 2, 3. That she was happy that she died, and I told her I'm like that's fucked up because like it's not her fault that they didn't build her character. It was the writers.
The same thing
and it
to
was the
Hawkeye.
time.
Like he's
that's
just
what I'm saying.
A random dude with a bow.
Well, that's why I'm glad they're going to give him.
Unfortunately, there's more to him than that.
Yeah,
though.
That's why I'm glad they're going to give him a show. Because Hawkeye is fucking awesome. And I'm really glad they're going to give him a limited series. And they're going to also introduce Kate Bishop, I think. Because she's going to be played by Haley Steinfeld. She's basically going to be Hawkeye number 2.
Oh, yeah. I hear Bishop and I think of X-Men right away.
Yeah, she's in the Marvel's Avengers game.
Yes, she is. Yeah, she just got released a couple, probably, well, I guess just
some months
a month
ago.
Or 2 ago.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I've been enjoying that. That's been good times. Yesterday we went to Land of Little Horses. You know where that's at? You ever hear of that?
You mean like
just miniature horses?
Fucking Ponyland.
It's up above
My Little Pony convention.
It's up above Gettysburg. There's a farm up there called Land of Little Horses, and it's just a privately owned place that. They have a whole shit ton of little horses, and apparently it's been around for like 50-some years or some shit. So we went up there, and they have like a wagon ride you can get on. They have what they call a train ride, but if you look closely, you can see it's just a lawn tractor with a train thing over it.
It's the same difference. Well, to a kid, like who gives a fuck, you know?
Right, right. So that was a good time. It was not bad. It was whatever. It just, it's not my thing, but we did it for the kids.
Well, yeah. Yeah, that definitely did not sound like something that Kevin was like, oh yeah, let's fucking hit up that shit. Let's go ride some little tiny ponies whilst I tan my leather.
I mean, it was cute. Emmy is obsessed with horses, especially unicorns.
Does she like My Little Pony?
I've turned it on once or twice, but it's been a little bit, so she might be more interested now than she was probably a year ago. Yeah. But yeah, that was a good time. We got a cute picture of her. I think Lauren put it on Facebook.
Yeah, it's a profile.
Her like looking around the other side of a tree, and there's a horse on the other side. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was real cute. Ollie seemed to enjoy himself. His probably favorite part was the mining. When we went to Water Country in
with the little thing that comes through.
Yeah, and you have the strainer thing. Yeah.
Yep.
So when we went to Williamsburg, we took him to. I think I talked about this already in the last podcast about vacations, but we went to Williamsburg, and there was Whitewater Countries where we went. It's outside Busch Gardens.
Yeah.
And we saw on the list that was one of the things you can do is mining, and he was super excited about it. He couldn't wait for it. Then we got there, and it wasn't running.
Oh, that's shitty, dude.
And we thought that it was just because we just got there when it opened, so we just assumed that's what the deal was. But when we were leaving, we said, we'll just stop on our way out. Not a big deal, because it was on the other side of the park. Well, it was completely bone dry, so that told me it wasn't working. So when we went to Land Little Ponies yesterday, and we noticed that they had that, we were like, here, you can do it.
Go to
excited
town.
About that. So
Knoebels has that, too.
Yeah, we're going to go to Knoebels, I think, in August.
Nice. It's fun.
We're going to go up to the cabin and then go to Knoebels for a day. We're going to go there for a couple days, I think.
Yeah, 2 to 3 days is like, I in my opinion, I think that's like the perfect time frame for Knoebels, 2 to 3.
Heather, you're wrong. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, she says she hates Hawkeye more.
Yeah. It's just because she doesn't know about him.
That's what I'm saying.
You hate him because the writers didn't write him.
Mm-hmm. They just kind of threw him in there. They're like, hey, he does things, and now he's going to do a couple of other things.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I forgot who I was talking to. I was talking, I think it was my coworker, but we were talking about Shang-Chi or some. Was it a coworker? I don't know. It was somebody. But anyway, that person was asking about Shang-Chi. They're like, hey, what the fuck is the 10 rings? And I explained it to him, and I was like, the beautiful thing about what.
I don't even know what that is, and I'm a Marvel fan. I don't understand that whole section of Marvel. I never followed or.
Well, that's why
never interested me.
That's why I'm liking what they're doing, because what they're doing is that they're bringing. I mean, obviously they're pulling out Shang-Chi because of the whole Asian thing and diversity stuff, which is I get it. It's fine, cool, awesome. But the beautiful thing about Shang-Chi is that he's in between the smaller scale heroes and the big scale heroes. He fits right in between, because he does run with the Avengers a couple times in the comic series, but he runs into the littler guys a lot too, like Daredevil and fucking what's his name, the big burly black guy that had his own Luke
Power
Cage.
Man.
Power Man 5000. But that I like the fact that they're bringing out a lot of these smaller heroes, like Black Panther. Like, as big as he is now, like in the comic series, I don't think he was really the biggest one. You know what I mean? He was definitely not one of the most popular ones. Yeah. You know what I mean? So so was Doctor Strange. Like Doctor Strange, everyone knew him, but no one a lot of my friends didn't give a shit about him.
It wasn't the one they're not the ones that are talked about.
Right. There's the Mount Rushmore of Marvel people are like
your main X-Men crew, your main Avengers crew.
I would say X-Men's probably up there with Spider-Man. Like I'm pretty confident in saying that X-Men's probably like one of the most popular properties of Marvel.
Yeah.
And it's comparable, to
especially
Spider-Man.
In the 90s.
Oh, it was huge.
Yeah.
It touched base on so much stuff, like serious shit that no one really when I was growing up, like everyone, like all the adults poo-pooed on it. Like it was important stuff. They talked on racism, diversity, talked on misogyny and all other serious fucking tones that you could think of that happen in the real world.
Comics have always done that though, especially Marvel. They've always done that.
But see, the problem with Marvel is that Marvel it's kind of hard to see because the colors and how it's drawn, it's very bright.
Yeah, there's lots of pockets.
Yeah, so it really
belts.
That's so true. Cable, look at him, dude. He had all the fucking pockets, dude. It was like a fucking Eagle Scout master just gone in the future, dude. That's all he was. He was just an Eagle Scout master turned angry and came back to came back into the past to help us.
That's right.
to rebuild the Boy Scouts of America with his fucking millions of pockets.
Oh my! Deadpool's got a lot of pockets too.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
Imagine like this Cable coming back, just be like, "Hey, I've come back from the future to save you guys. Now hold on a second while I pull out my flint. it's here on my bottom pocket here that's attached. I gotta move my giant stash of medals though. Hold on a second. Good job, Deadpool. You earned the badge of having just as much pockets as I do. Pocket organizer badge.
Oh my god.
See what you started?
Yeah. You really went off.
Uh-huh.
Where were we at?
I don't remember. Marvel, serious stuff.
Yeah,
anyway, but yeah, DC does touch more on the serious stuff too. It's just it matches the tones. It's darker. They don't use as much bright colors and stuff like that. So it matches. But yeah. Anyway, before we get into the whole DC thing, because I think everyone kind of knows how I feel about it, especially with Justice League. Mm-hmm. That movie sucks. Have you seen Fear Street? 1994. It just came out this past Friday.
It's on my queue to watch. Yeah, we have not watched it yet.
I saw
there's like a 90s and 80s.
Dude, it is fantastic.
Well, Heather says it sucks so bad.
She's talking about Justice League.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So a little bit behind.
But yeah, Fear Street 1994 is fucking fantastic. It's like it's literally a slasher flick. But like I don't want to say like the story's good because it's just it really bases off of like a lot of tropes and stuff like that, a lot of stereotypes. It's just fun. Yeah. It's super fucking fun, man. Dude, there was this one kill. I don't want to spoil it. I don't even know. I'm pretty sure they show it in the trailer, but it is gnarly, dude. Because it was like
So this isn't like a Kitty Hart.
No, and it's
based off the R.L. Stein, right?
Apparently R.L. Stein, like when he got done Goosebumps, he's like, "Fuck this kid shit. I'm gonna write about other things."
Yeah, I remember Fear Street as a kid. I remember reading it, but I didn't remember it being super gory. But although I was reading it, so it was a little different.
Yeah, it's R.L. Stein's fucking twisted mind, just older. Like it's a very mature audience. Yeah, there's like lesbians in this movie and shit, kissing, a lot of sexual undertones, and we watch it with my 13-year-old daughter, so that was fun.
Oh, there's a sex scene. Where do I fast forward?
There was a sex scene. There's a lesbianist scene where they were reaching down the pants, and it was mighty interesting.
How awkward was that?
And the girls were like they weren't nude or anything, but the girl was just in her bra, and she's like, and she's a teenager, so I'm like, the fuck is this, dude? Like, what? Like,
oh boy.
This is why fucking rich people get so bored and fucking just do things with fucking teenagers, dude. But then, I mean, fucking Friday the 13th was like that too, which is actually the next movie. It's gonna be set in a camp.
Oh.
Yeah, so like
it's like the 80s, right?
Yeah, it's like in the late 70s, 76. 1976 is the next one. So it's like all these three movies are all joined together in one big plot line, but it goes back in time to progress the story and unfold clues as you go.
Neat.
So 1994 is, that's where it starts, and then the next one, it even like at the end, it even like kind of leads you into the next one. It's awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna watch it. I added it. I told Lauren about it the other day and showed her the trailer thing that pops up on Netflix.
Dude, it's so fun.
I said, I read these as a kid. And of course she's like, I don't know what this is.
I don't know what that means.
Because she was so sheltered as a child. There's so many things that we're the same exact age, but we were brought up so different, where she was brought up in like this super Christian family and then put into a Christian school. Mm-hmm. So, like, she didn't see all the things that we see as, like, public school students.
Yeah.
Or even watching shows. She didn't watch the shows that we watched until she was, like, an adult and moved out. Like, she really fully believed in Christianity until she went to college and then was like, oh, there's people that believe in other things?
I thought you were going to say she was fully into Christianity until she met me. I was like, you fucking demon spawned you.
I haven't watched that yet, Heather, but it is on my list. I wanted to watch, because I used to watch Texas Walker Ranger when I was Ranger when I was a kid.
Don't watch it. You know what it is.
I know, but I want to watch it because Jared Padalecki is in it. I like his name, Padalecki.
It's gonna be a moodier Walker Texas Ranger. You know what that's gonna be. He's gonna be fighting crime and stuff, but then he's also gonna do this movie. He's gonna go, so what are we supposed to do about it? He's gonna make that fucking sad face that he always makes.
Probably roundhouse kick something.
I don't think he roundhouse kicks anybody. Does he roundhouse kick anyone in the show?
That's part of the show.
I don't think he does.
Well, when does Chuck Norris show up and roundhouse kick him?
I don't think he's in there.
He should be.
I don't think he roundhouse kicks anybody. It's like Walker Texas Ranger if he had more feelings. Because I've watched like It'll Bit, like he kicks ass. I don't think he does.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Can
I find it on Hulu? I wonder if I can find it on Hulu.
No,
I don't have like actual cable.
I think she watches it on the CW app. Yeah, that's where.
Do you have to pay for that?
No, I think it's free. I think you just have to connect it with your cable.
I don't have a cable.
Never mind then.
That's the problem. Is I don't want to.
So true. I only did.
You're a
dick. All I hear from him is like is just him talking to things, and then he just throws salt around him.
Why do you dislike him so much?
Because, dude.
Are you jealous?
No, out of the Winchester brothers, I always like Jensen Dean.
Well, so do I. Like, he's my favorite. Yeah. But like, I don't dislike the other guy just because I like this guy more.
Oh, you don't need to connect your cable. Apparently, you just watch it for free.
Oh, good. That's good to know. Fuck cable, man. Like, come on.
We'll guarantee there's probably going to be fucking,
like
commercials about.
So this is gonna take me off into another tangent.
Oh God.
So I fucking hate that. Like, so every year, right? We have football, right? Mm-hmm. Every year I have to sign up for fucking Hulu Plus or some shit so I can watch football. Why can't I just sign up on like one certain app and just have just the football show, like just the games?
You just have to have Verizon.
I don't want cable though. I don't want all the other bullshit. I just want to be able to watch football.
Switch to Verizon.
Like I have Netflix because I want to watch the things on Netflix. Why can't I have football because I want to watch football?
Because NFL is a huge property and like they'll only sell rights to like the highest bidder. It's like Yahoo will. Like that's how I watch some of my games is through Yahoo sometimes. Because we are in the weird nexus where there are like four main teams. There's the Washington team, Baltimore, Pittsburgh, and Philadelphia. So they're technically all local, really, because where we are, we're like in the southern tip, like right near the freaking border. Yeah. So if Pittsburgh has a better game than Baltimore, I won't watch it, and it just keeps going back and forth. It sucks. AFC normally streams on like I think it's CBS. I think it's normally on CBS because Fox has NFC games.
Well, I have that. It used to be CBS All Access. I guess it's Paramount Plus now, right?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you're not going to get access to football games, I don't think.
But why not? Because I had CBS All Access and I could watch the Super Bowl. Because that's
live.
CBS. Yeah, that's how I watch.
Well, yeah, but that's a national thing. That's not a local thing. You know what I mean? Because even NFL Game Pass doesn't even fucking give you that. They give you the games after the fact, like when they're done. Then they give you access to those games.
It's like I can't cut the cord, no matter what I do.
Well, that's
because for like 6 months or 8 months, however long the season is out of the year, I have to pay $50, $60 a fucking month just so I can watch football. And I don't watch all the other bullshit channels that I have to have with it.
But see, but you like the Cowboys though. They're a national fucking team, so you should be able to pull up their games like. Period. Like if you even had like basic cable, it should be like the number one thing because it's the number one fucking team in the U.S. So they're always going to be fucking on. But do you have a Yahoo account?
I mean,
just create one.
I have an email address.
Yeah, fucking sign into the Yahoo app and then watch your games. That's how I've been watching my games like the past 2 years.
Like the actual game, or is it just snippets of the game?
full game.
And it's not just the field and the little ball moving?
No, and it's based off of your local thing, but like I said, it's Dallas, so it's a national fucking team. So I'm pretty sure they're always.
Can you mirror it to your TV?
No, I just watch it on my phone.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
God, they just really fucking. They just dry hump you right up your ass.
Yes. What are you talking about? It's a fucking corporation. What are you talking about? That's all they fucking do. What do you? Why are you surprised?
I'm just tired of being dry humped.
If you have Verizon though, Verizon,
I don't.
They get all of the fucking games for free streaming. If you have a Verizon as your like a carrier, you can access all the fucking NFL games for free. Yeah, they've had that partnership forever.
I have AT&T.
I have fucking T-Mobile, dude. That thing sucks ass.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it really that bad?
It's bad.
I thought they improved.
Well, all right. So a month ago, we got a package in our mail from Sprint, aka T-Mobile. So we opened it because we knew that Sprint had merged with T-Mobile, so now they're just one big network. So they told us in the package, install your new chips, and we did. And ever since we did that, we've been having a shit ton of issues. Like, there are times where our service will fucking drop out. There are times where we know we should get service, and we just don't fucking get it. There are other times where the service doesn't even fucking work, and I have to restart my phone or put on airplane mode or turn off the data for it to fucking connect and shit.
Jesus.
Like, it's fucking irritating. And apparently, my wife had spoken to someone at work, and they said that they went to the Sprint store, and they said that we weren't supposed to have, like, installed the chips yet because the towers weren't ready. I'm like, well, then why the fuck would you send it to me?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna fucking follow the fucking packages. If it says install it, guess what I'm gonna do? Install it. Because you sent it to me, so I'd assume I need to do it now.
Yeah.
And I did it to all of our phones, and now we're stuck with shit service until they can get their fucking act together. I'm like, what the fuck kind of thinking is this bullshit, dude?
Oh my God.
So, like, yeah, so now we're stuck with fucking this bullshit. And we play Pokemon Go, so, like, it's so aggravating.
Oh, I bet.
It's so fucking aggravating.
It's like first world problems, but
Dude, it really is. Like, you have no idea. When you're at a fucking... It's a community day, and, like, you're at a fucking stop, and you know you should have fucking service, and it's working, and then in the middle of nowhere, your game just fucking freezes, and it's fucking ass. And then you have to restart your shit.
Yeah.
Oh, for our... Yeah. Is that for our phone bill? Because that sounds about right. Yeah.
I don't know what our bills is anymore. We're not 280. I know that. I want to say we're at like probably half that.
It's probably because we're also paying for our phones too. Because we have like.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah.
Like I pay $30-some a month on top of it.
What's your phone?
I don't know.
It's an iPhone, isn't it?
It's an Apple something or another.
Okay, he's got them iPhones. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's not the newest. It's like
we got these freaking
2 generations ago or something.
Oh, see, we got like the newest of the new.
Oh, yeah, I didn't do that.
Yeah,
it's. I think I'm probably like.
I think it's the FE20.
Because they have a new phone like every 6 months, so I'm probably 3 phones behind at this point. I have no idea.
Well, the one phone I really wanted that was like super expensive was the folding one, the Galaxy Fold. Oh man, I wanted it so bad.
I didn't even notice it. Yeah.
Dude, it's literally a fucking touchscreen phone that flips. It's like a clamshell.
So it's a flip phone.
Yeah.
So you want to go back to where we were.
But it's this. It's a smartphone that flips, and it's touchscreen.
Interesting.
Dude, it's awesome. It's fantastic. I want it so bad.
Is it still awesome? Like, did you look up reviews after it's been out?
Someone has it. One of my friends has it. They liked it. It's just super fucking expensive. Oh, it was my sister's fiance. He has one.
Oh.
Yeah, but his isn't the clamshell that opens up like a clamshell. His opens up like that, like a book.
Like a book.
Yeah. So like the front screen will look like a regular phone, but he can fold it, and
That's different.
Dude, it's awesome. When he fucking pulled that thing out, I'm like, I want it. Papa wants it. But it's so expensive right now.
Man.
Yeah. Woo.
Oh, somebody died.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. Lauren's in there.
I forgot to shut that door. Oh well.
Oh well, whatever. But yeah. Anyway, did you do anything else?
No, I don't. If I did, I don't remember. It's been a long couple weeks. I feel like since vacation, I haven't had the chance to like.
Yeah. I feel you. Ever since
been run.
Ever since our camping thing, like I've done 2 school districts back to back, and it's fucking tiring, dude. Like I feel like that's all I've done for the past 2 weeks is just fucking work my fucking ass off, and it's like it was insane. Like we did Central York this past week, which total machines isn't that much, but they were all giant ass fucking copiers. So these are like 300-pound fucking machines that were just pushing through things. And then what was the one before that? Lebanon School District. That one was insane. So Central York School District, even though it's big machines, was a total of like maybe 35 total machines or something like that, 30 something. And it was spread over the span of 3 days. So we hit like 10 or, less every day for 3 days straight or something like that. Lebanon School District was a 4-day install because they had a total of 60-some machines. Now, they were mixed. It was either a big guy or some small boys, which are like these small desktop printers that you can buy like at a store, like an HP or something like that. The first day was at the high school, and it was 30-some machines, dude. 30. It was fucking nuts.
That's crazy.
Dude, it was fucking nuts. I was so fucking beat, dude. It was bad. But, I get all that overtime, so I'm good.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You get that mad money.
Not really, but yeah, overtime.
You get that bill money.
Well, yeah, because overtime's great, but like they tax the fuck out of it. So like I do get a little bump, but that's about it. Like I just know like, oh cool, I worked X amount of hours, but
I'm gonna get not even half of this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm like, ah, cool. Totally glad I fucking worked my ass off.
It's too bad you
this.
take all this money and then you don't put it towards anything worth a shit. Thanks, government.
Yeah. Well, let's not talk about that right now because
the roads are falling apart.
America's
bridges
Day,
are collapsing.
Well, didn't they just push through an infrastructure plan?
Yeah.
So there we go. That's a step.
Yeah. We'll see.
It's something. See. Hey, thanks, Logan. How you doing, buddy? But it's a step in the right direction. You know what I mean?
True.
And where's your American shirt, buddy?
I just got out of bed.
American shirt, buddy. It's America's Day, buddy.
I did that yesterday.
You got to show your colors, you fucking communist.
I'm not a communist.
You goddamn commie.
Oh, I forgot. If you're a Democrat, you're a commie now.
Yes, you are.
I forgot.
Wear that with pride.
Right. That's okay. I'd rather be that than a fucking racist prick on the other side. So that's fine.
Anywho, don't pull back any punches whatsoever. But hey, you'll be happy to see that. Look, guys.
What is that? I'm
not wearing a beanie. So my sister came up. She lives down like near Ocean City, and if you look closely, it says New Era 8.
I don't know what that means.
Let me show it right there. Boom. That's a Lamar Jackson line. Fucking bucket hat, dude. That's that Lamar Jackson line, bro. So my birthday's coming up in a month, and we see her like rarely. So she was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna give you a birthday gift now, and plus, with the summer coming up, you can use it because it's hot, and it's so true."
But shaving your head that's the point, so you're not hot. But then you put a hot hat.
Well, yeah, because your head is exposed to the fucking sun, hot. Dude. You've no idea. I've gotten sunburn on the top of my head.
I know, so have I. But yeah. I put suntan lotion on.
I don't want to do that. I just rather just wear a hat.
You want to be an ass about it.
I just rather wear a hat. Why? That sounds awful to put suntan on your head. Just putting that white goop on your fucking dome.
Well, it rubs in. You just rub it in.
Yeah, walk around smelling like fucking fake ass coconuts and pineapples, and people are like, "Oh, what's that pina colada smell?" Oh, that's the top of my fucking head, dude. Yeah. To protect my baby spot. Mm-hmm. I'm good. Okay. I'd just rather wear a hat. A bucket hat. By New Era 8 Line, which is owned by, the greatest quarterback of all time, Lamar Jackson.
He's barely been quarterback. He can't be all time. He's only been in the game a couple years.
I'm sorry. He was MVP in his sophomore year, bro.
Yeah, but
unanimous. And there's only been 2 unanimous MVPs: Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson. He broke all records. Most rushing touchdowns by a QB in a single season. Most rushing yards by a quarterback in a single season. Oh, and his passing, you say? Oh, his passing needs to get better. I'm sorry.
I didn't say that.
I'm sorry, people. He's thrown up to 60 touchdowns in the past 3 years, dude. Oh, and his rookie year, he came in halfway through with a dying Ravens team. No one remembers that. I remember. You know why? Because I hated it. And I was like, just put in the fucking young guy. Couldn't be any worse than what we're seeing right now.
You weren't wacko for Flacco?
I was fine with him until he got his contract. Because as soon as he got his contract, he was barely healthy, and like he did the bare minimum. Like he did okay, and we had.
He went to the Super Bowl that one year.
That was before he got his contract.
Oh.
He got his contract after. As soon as he won the Super Bowl, they gave him like a giant fucking contract, and then after that, he was mediocre at best. And unhealthy. Like, he was out almost all the time.
I feel like unhealthy isn't, it can't be his fault.
No, I'm not saying...
Like a coincidence.
I'm not saying it's his fault, but I'm just saying...
But, like the lack of effort would be his fault if he's not really putting his all in there.
I didn't say he showed lack of effort. I mean, the problem with Joe Flacco is that he doesn't show any emotion. Like, when you watch him, even when he wins, like, he doesn't celebrate. He doesn't smile. He's literally just a walking stick. Like, he's just fucking there. He shows no emotion. That's why they called him Joe Cool. Like, that was his, like, nickname. When he came in, he's like, oh, he's like Joe Cool. Like, he just doesn't fucking show any emotion. And I'm like, okay. But he's, he plays with Ray Lewis, the most animated fucking person in the fucking league. He's nothing but emotion. You know what I mean? So, like, people from Baltimore are used to seeing emotion. So, when a guy who's like that, it's going to some fans, it's going to kind of, not rub us the wrong way. It's just not what we're used to. That's all. Anyway, no, I can talk about fucking football all goddamn day.
I know, and I just sit here in silence
because you like football, but you just don't know what's going on.
I love it, but I don't understand the mathematical portion of it.